Conscious by Nature. You know us, where we talk about it because we live it. We understand it because we've been there before. Money Mac, the Pretty Boys champ. The scholar, the infamous D. Lamar.
Peace, peace, peace.
The genius, Tyson, Area 51 Porter.
What's good?
Yeah.
Man. Season 1, man.
Yeah.
I can't believe it, man. It's just, we started on Black Friday. And I remember it. Like, yo, we here.
Yeah.
And now we wrapping up this season with this final episode. It's like
indeed.
Nostalgic right now, man. I'm feeling, I don't know. So, Cash App giveaway. Somebody's a winner. So stay tuned to the end of the show, man, and see who get that little $50 and get that they bag or they cup or they bottle, whatever they want, man. Maybe they get their hair did or their nails did or I don't know. Maybe
$50 richer to somebody.
Somebody,
you know what I'm saying?
Maybe you just go blow it on buying shots for girls at the bar.
Hey, but you won though.
Straight up.
But you won though, so it's yours. Man, let me get some comments, man, before we get in the show, man.
Check this out. Talk about it because we live it, but we understand it because we've been there before. You've been rocking with us this whole season, and you know it's real. Every time the champs say that, it do something to me. Because we've been bringing these real conversations to the people for this whole season. And we can continue to bring it to you strong. So remember those words. Live by them yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, man. I just think that we appreciate y'all for coming through and rocking with us.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? It's really, you know what I'm saying? It's not easy to come and do this and to say, you know what? I want to put something on wax. I want to put it on camera and I want to leave my legacy for my people.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? And so, again, we appreciate y'all for coming through, rocking with us. I say it every week.
Yeah. I'm
going to keep on saying it. And we're going to keep on bringing out this fire content. Saying.
Guys making me emotional, man. It's a safe place, though. You know?
That's a safe place, baby.
Yes, sir.
So, man, take me into my first topic, man.
Yeah, man. So, as always, we want to shout out Black excellence or people who are trying to achieve Black excellence. And we want to talk about Tariq Nasheed. And he has the Hidden History Museum that he's trying to get cracking. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's beautiful for our people to have a museum that has information that they're trying to erase. You know what I'm saying? So we can learn and continue to grow as a people.
Greetings, family. This is Tariq Nasheed. I am your community servant. Right now, I am in South Los Angeles on the world-famous Crenshaw Boulevard. And with your help, we want to build the first ever Hidden History Museum right here in the Leimert Park area of Los Angeles, which is the cultural epicenter of Black Los Angeles. Right here on Crenshaw Boulevard, right here, there's an empty lot for sale, and it's in the perfect location for our Hidden History Museum. We want to acquire this lot so that we can build your community museum. There's museums that touch on Black history, but they don't get too deep into it. This will be the first grassroots owned and controlled Black history museum in the world. In our museum, we want to touch on a lot of things that are not touched on in other museums. There's such vast history of Black people here in Los Angeles that we're going to touch on alone. For example, Pio Pico, who was the once governor of California. There's a street, Pico Boulevard, named after him. He had Black ancestry. Francisco Reyes, who was the first mayor of Los Angeles, he had Black ancestry. The grandmother of Los Angeles, Biddy Mason, who was a former slave who became the wealthiest woman in California. We're going to talk about a lot of this stuff in the museum. Also in the museum, we're going to have 5 basic sections. We're going to have a master teacher section where we talk about the teachings of John Henry Clark, Dr. Francis Cress Welsing, Dr. Amos Wilson. We're going to have another section for Black inventors. We're going to talk about the Black people who invented things like the modern refrigeration system, the modern toilet system, the modern home security system, and so much more. We're also going to have a section talking about black explorers. We're going to talk about people like Estevanico the Moor, who was very instrumental in discovering a lot of spaces here in the North American continent. Speaking of Moors, we're going to talk about the Black Moors who conquered Southern Europe. The Black Moors are never talked about in museums. This is going to be the first time it's talked about in our museum. We're also going to have a section talking about black rebel leaders, like the Black Seminoles, like other Black Maroons. We're also going to have a section talking about the real history of black music, particularly the foundational Black American history of hip hop. I produced a lot of best-selling documentary films, including the Hidden Color series. So a lot of things that's in our documentary films are going to be featured in the museum. And speaking of the films, we're going to have a screening room upstairs in the museum where we can screen our films on a regular basis. We're also going to have large meeting rooms where we can have conferences and community events for the people. Not only will this museum be a great cultural institution, this museum is going to be a great tourist attraction that will help revitalize a lot of the black businesses that are already here. But family, we need your help. We need at least $7 million to get this project completed. And we're going to start doing everything in stages. We need at least $1 million in the first phase to get the museum project off the ground so that we can acquire the land. Everybody who contributes to the museum, we're going to have a wall in the museum with the names of all the donors. So your name is going to be built into the foundation of the museum. So we need you to get involved. There's going to be a lot of other perks as well. So everybody get involved. Let's make history. Let's take control of our own community and our own history. Get involved with the Hidden History Museum right now.
You know what I'm saying? Conscious by Nature is going to put something down on that as well. Because we want to be at the forefront as far as, you know what I'm saying, getting information out there, supporting our people, supporting our brand. It's important to all of us.
No doubt. It's like you said, big up to Tariq Nasheed. I mean, he's been in the game for a good minute. He put out all the Hidden Colors movies, which shed a lot of light and information to our people that were ignorant of those things. To the Buck Breaking movie, he's done so much for, you know, the Black First community. You know, that something like this is needed. And we realize it every day, every time we do this show, every time we talk about injustices to our people, every time we talk about the past, institutional racism, critical race theory. Those are the things that Tariq has shed a light on. So we want to support this. I think we should put that, you know, underneath this show. If you want to support the Hidden History Museum, you need to go on there and put something down and be part of that.
Absolutely.
You know, these years, it's going to get hard for the real people. You know, the people, the Rizza Islams, the Conscious by Natures. There's so many more. To stand up to the bullshit and let the real people know what the fuck is going on. But that's why we here, and that's why you need to support things like the Hidden History.
Absolutely.
That's powerful right there, man.
Yeah,
you know
bro.
I'm glad y'all brought that to the table. I'm feeling good to be a part of that.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we definitely gonna make our way through there and make our stamp there here in Columbus, Ohio, and you know, just all over, and really just try to just think of us, just think of knowledge and power and strength and unity. You know what I mean? So appreciate y'all, brothers.
Man, appreciate you, King.
You know it. Where we going?
Man.
Whoa.
So we talked about Buck Breaking. Shout out to Tariq Nasheed again for that outstanding documentary, man.
Yeah.
And man, did y'all see? Man, there was a wedding. There's a couple, and they're doing their what's it? Save the dates or whatever. Or wedding.
Pre-wedding photos.
Pre-wedding photos, man. Come on, man. Slave and master themed pre-wedding photos.
Yeah.
What type of shit is the? You know what? We've been talking about simp activity and simp behavior for the past several weeks. And again, this is it. This is it, man. What the fuck are we doing?
Now listen. Interracial couples, fine with it. Okay? People is people. You can love who you love. I prefer a black queen myself, or somebody of some melanin. Anyways, where do you get off being okay as a black man, as an African man, acting as a slave like it's something cool for wedding photos? What the hell is wrong with you? We talk about the trauma of the mind. We talk about how institutionally things have screwed you up so much so that you got you a Becky, you got you a white girl, whatever, and you think it's cool to dress up like a slave for some pictures for your wedding? Like, what the fuck?
Man.
Bruh, when I seen it, I couldn't even help. Like, I actually turned my phone off. I'm gonna be for real, man. I was so mad I turned my fucking phone off. I turned my phone back on, I had to find it again. I said, this real? And the shit's real.
It's
bruh.
real.
Real,
You
man.
sending it out to your mom. What about your mom, bruh?
Hey, listen, man. Listen.
Bruh, I was mad, man.
We clearly see that you mad, but like that's not you in the photo, my nigga.
Dude.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, we have and you know me, I just got out here in this public and just start checking out this information because you know me, I like my bubble. Okay, you know what I'm saying? But these brothers open me up to knowledge, so I'm just used to now just like seeing this type of activity. I'm almost wondering, this ain't the first person. I've been expecting this type of activity for, you know what I mean? So when I seen it, I'm just like, it's gonna be a topic. Like, because like, man, this is expected. This is expected when men are taking women last names. This is expected when women are getting down on one knee proposing.
Right.
Like, this type of activity is expected. You know what I'm saying? They think this shit a joke. But with all the whole world, what's going on around, we still lingering effects of 45.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers still acting real bold. I'm telling you, try me. And it's just like, when I seen it, I'm just like, wow. And I thought too, what is mama gonna think? What is his mama gonna think?
What's the side of your family gonna think? You always starting off your marriage wrong. All right. Whose ideal was this? Was it
her dad's? Her dad's. You heard me. Her dad's idea. And you bought it.
Yeah, so
Man,
check it out, man. On the real, okay?
This is the real. Shit. I mean, he did it.
When we talk about relationships and we talk about some that are interracial, right? Here's a thought. Here's a way that I feel about some of them. Some of them are real. Some of them is true love, so to speak. But a lot of that is fetishes to me.
You know what? I can't. I'm not going to agree with that.
I'm going to give it to you, man.
I love all women. I like all women. I think all women of shades and colors are beautiful. So, like, as far as interracial couples, I'm all for it. I don't care about none of that shit. What I do care about is in each relationship, there's a certain respect level. And this simp ass activity that's going on from the men who's supposed to be the leadership in these roles and supposed to be the motherfucking dominant figure for these women that they looking to be submissive for, but they can't be because motherfuckers keep doing shit like this. That's the problem.
See, but there, like I said, being that it's interracial. See, she wanted this slave thing to happen. So she got her big, strong mandingo nigga. That's a fetish. Because why would you want that? Why would you know what comes with that, right? Why would you want that? Maybe some white dude out here, he want him a mama son, Chinese lady or something like that. Now, I think some of those relationships are based on more fetishes than love, in my opinion. Because why would you ask him to do that? If you know that something so deeply rooted in his history, why would you choose to make light of that and have that as your pre-wedding photo?
Absolutely. I feel
that's not love.
I definitely feel where you're coming from. You know what I'm saying? That is some damn, that is see, I would never even
think to do that.
To do that shit. Like,
so what's in his mind? What's in that? I can't blame her. What's in his mind that you would allow yourself to go out in this slave mentality? Like what?
Get out the movie.
When you do shit like that, man, I'm under the mindset, man. We got to stop blaming people for the decisions we fucking make.
Right, 100% right.
Like, he chose to do that bullshit, man. We said we can't sit up here and blame her dad, her white side of her family, none of that shit, because his ass got down there and did that shit.
He right. He put on the stupid clothes and the chain around his neck.
Come on, man.
He did that.
Come on, man. So, like, when we sit here and talk about that, that's a grown ass man making his own grown ass decisions and shit.
True.
Damn.
Right, man.
Come on, man.
God damn, you got to do better.
We gotta do better.
Like we said last week, the fuckery.
Fuckery.
Jesus.
Shit, I ain't. Man, I'm done blaming.
Yeah, that's enough.
Yeah, man, I'm done blaming motherfuckers for shit that motherfucker I could do myself.
That's true.
My motherfucking fault. If I wouldn't have put faith, trust, belief, whatever the fuck I did, time, it's my fault. Always my fault. You know what I mean? I don't blame nobody but myself.
You know what? It is your right to be a stupid motherfucker. It's your right. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. And if you want to do that shit, more power to you, Ben.
You take me.
So, I want to hit on critical race theory. Being that it's being discussed in politics, they're talking about taking Martin Luther King's legacy and his teachings out of school, Malcolm X out of school, Harriet Tubman out of school, many Native Americans that they're talking about taking them out of these textbooks and not teaching them to your children. Ask yourself why. I've asked myself why for many weeks now. Critical race theory is the process and thought of slaves coming here in 1619 and everything that happened because of that has held our people to where they are and in the conditions that we are, mentally, physically, financially, and status-wise. That's what critical race theory is. That's why it's so important that even if you don't really know what it is, that you try to understand why they're fighting so hard to take the knowledge, take the teaching away from your children. They don't want them to know anything about that. So much so, they don't want anything to happen to the teachings of the Ku Klux Klan. That's being kept. You understand what I'm saying? But everything that's supposedly positive, even though they only gave you King in February and only taught you about a couple important black figures, there's so many more, they're going to take them away because they don't want the whiteness of the institutions of racism to be seen negatively in no form or fashion. Only now they're doing that. That's what critical race theory is. So when you talk about the fact that statistically and historically you couldn't get a home, and they've done so many studies to show, yes, it's because you were discriminated against. That comes from somewhere. It comes from redlining. It comes from all of these places, historically, systemically, all the way tracing back to 1619 when that boat got here. They don't want you to know that. They don't want to teach that because they say, oh, well, that's negative. That's negative teaching. To who?
That's negative. And you know what? I understand right now if I'm in a position of power and I'm the white man.
Yes.
I am dying off in this country to keep everything that I need in power. I need to rewrite history. What do I always be telling you, man? Like, man, history is not history, man. It's whoever wrote the shit. And it's always written as this people went over here and these was barbarians, these was this. It never say these was farmers and these was peaceful people and you stole their land. It always reads a certain way. It always has a certain I'm not a lit major, so I know somebody else could explain this shit a little bit better.
History is only known to the teller. That's what he's saying.
Like you don't really actually know what happened. Like it is only written by whoever won or whoever side or point of
Correct.
view that is dominant. So like when we talk about history and this and that, like man, everything I've ever learned is a lie. And you should understand this concept when you go out here in this world and you start making these discussions, because like history and shit that was taught to us, all that shit is lies and rewritten by somebody else from their point of view to make this certain person look good, and that shit ain't the truth.
Right.
It's not what really happened. And you got to understand that when you go into these when you talk about these critical race theories and shit, and you trace this shit all the way back and you say that shit don't make sense. It don't make sense because it's missing pieces that's been pulled out of the loop. So it's meant not to make sense. Go ahead, 51.
History is his story.
Yep.
Thank you.
Right?
Straight up.
So he gonna put it how he feels like it. If it ain't white, it ain't right.
For sure.
You see what I'm saying? So that's how they going. They want to erase everything black.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They doing it in every facet, even in music. Right? I mean, so goddamn, that's why it's important. Like again, for Tariq Nasheed, the hidden museum, all that stuff, man. It's important that we put into those type of things, man, and we study. Damn, it don't stop till you get enough with them.
No, man, and I mean that's why, like Mac was saying, when they work so hard to try to hide it from you, ask yourself why. Ask yourself why.
But then you know why.
And you said it's a lie. It's nothing but lies. That's why you got, and you call me, I'm the scholar, right? Because I'm a student. I know that it's been nothing but lies told to me. That's why these brothers are here. That's why we talking to you. You got to learn more for yourself than you ever learned in their books, because it's their books, right? Why wouldn't they let you read and you a slave, but they give you the Bible?
Hey, listen.
Topic for another conversation.
Hey, we don't want to go there because then we're gonna go religion and then I'm gonna go left because I got some truth for you.
But but it's just like it's so many things like that, okay? And we're not gonna just hit on that and go all the way there, but it's just so many things. So, critical race theories here today. But going forward in this new season, we're gonna have many segments where we talk about things that are gonna be breaking down certain parts of critical race theory.
51.
Yeah, man. So now we want to go ahead and touch on a couple things, two stories really that just hurt my heart, honestly, when I saw it, man. The first story is a black man who found out that he was not the father of his child, or he thought his child, and he dropped dead and died.
Oh, he had a heart attack?
I don't know if he had a heart attack or what, but let's say he did have a heart attack. His heart broke because he found out that this seed that he thought was his was not his, man. And as a father, man, I couldn't imagine. All right, I got 22 years in the game with my daughter.
Yeah.
Let's say I find out now that she's not my daughter. All that blood, sweat, tears, energy, effort, all that stuff over the past 22 years, to find out that's not my seed.
Yeah.
I don't know if I probably would do the same. That way, it would hurt me to the core, man.
Yeah, that's an awful story, man. How old?
He was a younger dude.
Wow, man.
That shit is crazy. Like it. Yeah, I bet if that shit probably shocked him to the core, he probably wanted to choke her and kill her, but his shit snapped before he could get across the room and get to her. And that's just wild to think that's your last thought. That's your last feeling. Your last feeling is a feeling of pain, emotional pain on your way out the door. Your last jolt of whatever in your life is just absolute agony, and then you just drop, because that type of scar is so deep, and it'll cut you so hard. Those emotional scars will cut you so hard, and if you get through them emotional scars, they still live forever, and like triggers can open them up immediately. You know what I mean? Like, and it don't even take much when you got them. So I can't even think that.
Well, I mean, there was a couple things. There were some comments that were made And it was like, damn, women. I mean, can you show men some type of respect and dignity? I mean, one comment said, he should have been on top of his game, and maybe she wouldn't have cheated or whatnot. I'm like, come on, man, what is that? What is that? Come on. So now let's ask the question: do we need to start doing DNA testing at the hospital?
Yes.
Before we sign off on that birth certificate, I think we might need to.
Yes.
That man, he gave his all, man. And I hate to say, I watch Paternity Court. That's a show me and my wife watch. Because it's impactful, so crazy. Stress can kill you, man. And we talk about, you can be physically injured, you can have cancer, whatever have you. But this man died because he instantly was hit with a traumatic experience.
Man.
That stressed his heart, his mind, or whatever. It killed him physically.
Killed him.
So that's when we talk about healing ourselves. How the hell can you heal yourself when he's been lied to?
Man.
For however long he's been lied to. Yes, you should have a DNA test at the hospital. And I don't care. That might come down if that was to happen. It'd be like, oh, you don't trust me?
Yep. Motherfucker, you're right.
They give you a pregnancy test when you go to the doctor, so they should give you a DNA test when you have a baby. I'm on board with that too.
Motherfucker, the baby ain't coming out of me. You know who I trust more than anybody in this world? Me. Fuck it. I trust me. You understand? I believe me. You know what I mean? Like,
it's just rough.
Next topic, because I was about to go crazy.
Hold on. Before I go into the next topic, and that shit's wild too. I've actually had a story like this, right? Where a woman tried to pin something on me.
Whoa.
Tried to set me up. Tried to get me to come over and do something. I'm like, thank God I was in my right mind and not thinking with that head, thinking with this head. Right? Come to find out, she was pregnant and trying to put that on me.
And I had to happen to me.
Come on.
Real.
See, we're going to the next topic.
I'm sorry, man.
They about to talk about their war stories.
Man, but next topic, another sad story, man, was another father who lost his life trying to defend his house because he thought someone was breaking in. But what happened was there was a 17-year-old boy coming to see his 14-year-old daughter trying to do something.
Okay.
Father heard a commotion, came out with a strap, gunfight. Dad lost his life. Because his daughter's out here for the streets.
A teenager in the hospital this evening awaiting a murder charge after a shootout at this home. Good evening. Police say the boy snuck into his girlfriend's home, got caught, and then shot and killed her father.
The teen was injured in an exchange of gunfire. Bess Casterly live in the newsroom with new details tonight.
The girl's father had tried to keep them apart many times before, but police say the teen murder suspect wouldn't stay away. Forbidden young love taking a deadly and criminal turn in Zachary.
The daughter had a boyfriend over, and the father came home, and there was an altercation.
A double shooting in this quiet neighborhood. Monday, police revealing new information. 17-year-old Nicholas McQuarter going to see his girlfriend.
The suspect had got a ladder, got into the second story window to see the homeowner, Desmond Hamilton's 14-year-old daughter.
Something that was forbidden by the 14-year-old's father, Desmond Hamilton.
Other instances, I'm learning that when they lived at a prior place, an apartment complex, they used a ladder to get in there. So this has been an ongoing issue, and that they was hoping to stop it, but it continued.
When Hamilton realized what was happening, he took action.
Desmond brought him downstairs and began talking to him. An argument ensued. They began getting onto the 14-year-old. As they were getting on the 14-year-old, shots were fired.
So her dad is dead because she had some 17-year-old boy come over trying to fuck.
And he's strapped.
He's strapped. Kill her dad. Oh my God.
Left the ladder out there for him. So you can climb up the ladder. Come on, man. I mean, come on. Look, 14-year-old little girl. You're going to have to live with that for the rest of your life.
That's awful.
Man, damn. That's horrible.
Definitely feel bad for the father. I do feel bad for the girl, to be honest, because she's just stupid.
And she's 14.
And now that is the terrible scar.
Damn.
Oh my God, that is awful.
Yo, I don't even know what to say
to that.
Yeah, me neither, man. We just gonna report that, man, and we just gonna say condolences to that family. I know the inner infrastructures of that household is probably just in disarray emotionally, man. That was just a poor decision. When we talk about kids, you was talking about that the other day, man. Young kids making decisions this short time that can affect your long life, man. And this is one of those decisions where, like, you know, this just, you're 14, you made a horrible decision.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Dealing with this older boy, and you know, yeah, man, it's just sad. It's a sad story.
Sad all the way around, man. The 14-year-old, your life is ruined. The family's life, the structure of the family's done. The 17-year-old boy, your life is ruined. I mean, damn, man.
Poor decisions.
Man. So, yeah, we're gonna take a little break on that note right there, man.
Yeah,
that was
that's rough. That's rough.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's a rough one, man. Hang in there, man. We coming right back, man. We're gonna pick it up the second half. We're gonna pick it up the second half, man. All right.
We got you.
We'll be back.
Oh, you a real space player, huh? Let's see. You willing to put your chips up?
Playing your cards right is an absolute must, because in this game, we don't deal with possibles.
Now, can't hide behind the luck of the cards. It's a whole lot more to this game.
To sit at this table, you gotta be a champion. Ready to go for the crown?
Back, man. You know, we was on break, chilling. Getting a little nostalgic, man. I had to get some tissue. Saying, man. Oh shit. You know what? Yeah, man. All right, so it is sports related. You know what I mean? I know how much y'all love when I talk about sports, my ladies. Sorry. But Deion Sanders, the legendary cornerback, now Coach Prime, Coach Sanders, Coach Deion, whatever you have it, at an interview the other day, reporter says, Deion.
Nick Suss, you're up.
Hey, Deion, I was just wondering if you could...
hold on, let's back up a little bit. You don't call Nick Saban Nick. Don't call me Deion now, okay?
I call Nick Saban Nick.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. That's a lie. If you call Nick Nick, you know you get cussed out on the spot. So don't do that to me. Treat me like Nick.
Okay, Deion.
All right.
Just
Now walk it out. 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 Coach Sanders looks over at him and simply asks the young man to address him as coach, whatever. Coach Deion, Coach Prime, put some coach on that because, goddamn it, that is exactly what he is, and he deserves that respect as any coach does. The reporter proceeds to say, "Okay, Deion." And then that point, Coach Sanders got the fuck up out of there. You know what I mean? Like, so I just want to know, at what point in time when legendary college player, legendary NFL player, legendary analyst, now turn coach, when does he not deserve the respect that he has earned from some young punk?
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Start it off, D. Start it off.
So
what the fuck is that?
He deserves respect, but Coach Prime said, "Address me like you do Nick Saban." He said, "You don't call Coach Saban Nick, so don't call me Deion." This white reporter thought he could get off on him, to me, because he's black.
For sure.
It don't matter what you done. You just Deion to me. And we don't even know this reporter's name. Who the hell even is he?
But you know why? This is what we talk about, critical race theory.
Let's go.
He been bred to think all niggas ain't shit. It don't matter if it's Deion Sanders. Okay, go ahead.
And he was Coach Prime was so respectful. He even smiled. He said, "Hey, just don't call me Deion." And when he said it again, it's like,
that was twice.
You disrespected me, bruh. I'm out.
Come on, man.
Yeah, hit it.
Come on, man. So this is what we on again. Still, I don't give a fuck about you. You just a nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just calling you Deion. No. We ain't doing that. And we ain't gonna rock with the disrespect. Big ups to Prime
Yeah.
for walking away from that. Say, nah, I'm done with that with you. All right?
Fire this dude.
Right.
Whoever he worked with, you need to cut him loose.
Hey.
And why I see other people chiming in like, yeah, I call this coach by their first name too.
Hey man, shut the fuck up. You do not call no coach by their first name in no interview or no report. Ain't nobody calling nobody by their first fucking name. They always calling coach, trainer, mister. Stop it.
Man.
And that's where the unneeded comments come from. It's like, that's BS. Like, it don't matter if you do. He said, don't call me that.
Right.
And he earned that respect.
Come on now. If you say, hey, don't call me this, call me the champ. I'm going to be like, all right, champ. That's what you asked me to do. I'm showing you respect. Do what I asked you to do. But you don't respect me because I'm a black man. I don't even know who you are. You're a nobody. They come to see me. Swag Media Day. I'm Coach Prime.
Right.
Jackson State.
The biggest name in the conference.
Come on, man.
The biggest name in the conference. Who you think they came to see? So you know everybody came to see him. So you trying to make a name. You just killed your career. Son.
Get out of here,
killed
bro.
it.
Good for you.
Deservingly so.
Good for you. Right, man. Get out of
Come
here.
on, man.
All right, man. You know we ain't gonna beat that up. I just want to say, man, show the black man some respect, especially when he has earned it. Please. Who's next?
So look.
Oh shit.
This goes right into how I believe we're disrespected. Tarrant, Alabama. City council member, Tommy, whatever the hell your name is.
Morrison?
Nah, Tommy something. You know, he is during the city council meeting and he has other black city council members in there and he says, are there any house niggers in this room?
The N-word.
I mean, I know I'm black.
Now you want to address what I have to say. Do we have a house in here? Yeah, you.
Okay.
Do we? Hey, do we? Would she please stand up? Y'all are seeing this, right? Cameras.
During the meeting, addressing his colleagues.
Wait a minute. Time out. Run that by me one more time.
Are there any house niggers in this room? They were having a discussion. There's other black city council members in there in reference to something, and he uses the term, or he says, are there any house niggers in this room?
Him himself?
Yes, he did say that.
Oh, fuck.
So, I know this is Alabama, right? It didn't matter where it is, but it's Alabama. So it's like, I kind of expect it. But y'all so bold now, huh?
45.
Yeah, man. He just said, you know what? Don't keep your sheet in your closet. Put it on. Come on out and let's see what's going on. Because this is the way it should be.
So let me ask you this. How did the black colleagues respond to this?
Oh, man. I heard a lot of, oh, my gods. And, nobody seemed to really challenge him. It came from public outcry that this has become national.
So not one black man even had a motherfucker.
Yeah, where to get old Samuel L. Jackson in that
motherfucker? I mean, okay, I know you ain't want to go fisticuffs on it, but you motherfucker, like you ain't even got that up in you. Where's that at?
That's the time to step to the mic and be like, "Hey, you little bitch, what the fuck you talking about right now?"
Somebody got to speak with their chest up in there.
What she say?
Put your nuts on the table.
Put your nuts on the table when you talk to me.
Man. Come on, man. I cannot believe that somebody would just let that ride.
He obviously felt more than comfortable for him to say it during that meeting at that time where he held the floor to say that and didn't back down from it. See, that's what I'm talking about. We got time today. Tarrant, Alabama city council members, I need one of y'all to step up. I need somebody to say something.
Ain't nobody saying nothing. How many house niggers in here?
Come on, man. Any in the room? Woo. I'd have said,
try me like that, man. Try me like that. No,
I'm not say that at your workplace and not get fired.
Hey, Tarrant, Alabama, bro.
I don't care. What are we talking about here?
Yes.
So we just rocking that out.
Man, listen. The South is different. Let's be real. I'm sure that ain't the first time they done heard something. Let's go to Mississippi where my dad's from. I'm sure they do a lot of that down there too. Ain't nobody saying nothing. I ain't trying to hate on the South, man, but y'all know. Y'all been dealing with these cats for a long time. And it ain't been no undercover down there. I know that.
All right, man.
Before we bang out, because you said a while back, I can't remember what episode it was, but imagine the conversation at these dinner tables, dog.
Yeah.
I told you. Listen, I told you, man. I told you. You gotta understand, man. What's said behind closed doors, you don't even want to know.
Goodness gracious, man.
Because I had a few. I like all type of women, So I had a few friends. I used to just listen to their people talk over speaker. I used to just be like, "Yo," and then me, being who I am, I want to go meet these people that just hate all black people all over the
Straight
world.
up.
Then I get there and it's, hey, I'll say, oh. So I know how y'all operate. I hear y'all and then I see y'all in action. I'm like, oh, this shit don't match up.
Man.
All right.
Especially when they get that liquid courage in them. Then all the tails come out.
See, but that's why I can't really respect you unless you like the dude at the city council meeting. Because keep the energy all the time. You a racist? All right. I can respect that you straight up with your racism.
I can't.
Hey, I might not like it, but that's who the fuck you are. You know what I'm saying? You ain't hiding it. You ain't like the people at the dinner table that's smiling and hee-hawing and shit now that you done walked in the room. You don't like me? Good. Now we on the same page. I like to know my enemies. Straight up. I don't like you, you don't like me. I can stand right next to you. I cannot give a fuck about you, but I know who you are.
Nah. If you my enemy, I can't stand right next to you. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Mandatory violence for an enemy. You know what I'm saying? Like
on site.
Mandatory violence for an enemy. I can't call you my enemy and then be in the same room or the same vicinity. I can say you're a person I don't fool with or I cut you off. But if I call you my enemy, it's actions that come behind that. Okay? So enemies mean, you know what I mean? I'm about that action bar as soon as I see you. Or matter of fact, I'm not as soon as I see you, I'm the type I'm going to look. Look for you.
Don't look for him, champ.
51, let's go.
Man, so we got, you know what? As we always say, we've been saying for the last few weeks, time for the fuckery. So we got this hood rat baby mama. Man, I don't know if you cats have seen this, man, but she is bathing in a public pool.
Mom, what you doing?
Washing my motherfucking hands.
Why?
Bitch, because I don't got no water at home. I pay my motherfucking DC taxes like everybody the fuck else. Fuck you, man.
Man, you cannot wash it up in the pool.
Bitch, you better get the fuck out my face.
Man, you have to get out of the pool.
Bitch, I'm washing my ass. I'm washing my ass. I'm washing my ass. I'm washing my... You better record her because she talking. I ain't talking.
Mom, you cannot do this.
What? Bitch, don't get me out then. Don't get me out. Bitch, ball. You is the ball. You is the ball. You is the ball.
Mom, you can't do this.
You is the ball. Fuck around here. I don't give a fuck. You just not washing my ass.
Mom, you can't do this. This is illegal.
Washing my ass.
Mom, this is illegal.
You washing my ass. Bitch, tell them yes. Yes.
Mom, come on. Mom, it's children here.
Nigga, what?
Soap the whole nine, lathering herself up in a pool, embarrassing her son. Her son is sitting there asking her, Mama, please don't, Mama. Acting a slap fool. Other people that are in the pool like, that's disgusting. Please don't do that. Bathing in a pool. Pass it on, man. Just go pass it.
So it really stings me, bro, because we gotta do better. I'm gonna keep on going back to that trauma, man. But when are you gonna quit with the fuckery?
So let me get this.
Soap?
Hold on, time out. Because I was at a pool party yesterday, man. So when I left the pool, I came home and hopped in the shower. You know, this washing of soap in chlorine water is doesn't really work. So you're not really getting clean. You know what I'm saying? Like when after you go swimming and you get out the pool, you're supposed to go shower. I mean, wash all that chlorine and shit off of you. You know that, right? So if you're in the pool bathing, how does that work?
Like, I'm ashamed. Some of them. I ain't gonna front. I'll be ashamed sometimes. Like we talked about the people at the airport with the bonnet and the cover and all of that. I'm ashamed of that.
Why? That ain't your wife? That ain't your girl?
Hell no. You know, but it's just like it's still my people. And it's a representation. Because, when you see other groups of people, you say, oh, that's what they do. We stereotype people.
See,
we do that.
We do that. You know what my problem is? I'm now been too cultured. I try to stay away from the stereotypes. If I meet you and you stink, nah, I don't fuck with you because you stink. It ain't got nothing to do with your culture. It ain't got nothing to do with, you know what I'm saying, where you from. Like, I understand that's how you do, but like, I don't like stinky people. And I tell you, you want to be cool with me, I'm like, fam, you don't wear deodorant. You got to back up off me. Oh, bro, it's not my culture. Like, well, fam, I like, I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So we friends from a distance. I've done that to a homie. Like, you know what I'm saying? He wanted to be real cool. But I had to, you know what I mean? I had to love you from back over here. You know what I'm saying?
Hey homie, you stink.
Straight up.
I got you.
Like, so I judge people straight off they merit. You know what I mean? If you good to me, then I fuck with you. If you not, then I don't fuck with you, man. But I know y'all motherfuckers judge me.
I'm a judge a motherfucker who bathed in the pool. Nigga.
Oh, nigga, that's your actions. I ain't got to judge you. I'm looking at you to see what you doing.
No doubt. It's just embarrassing. But I like I say, I represent myself, my family, and my culture. I do. And I think when people do things like that, or are part of some old, like you say, slap fool mentality, that's who you are. That's who you are, man.
Can I ask you a question, Tyson? Do you think that this is a part of the let me try to go viral?
Listen, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. You know what I'm saying? Like you said last week, man, just put the shit right in your face. You shit in your hand and you smush it in your face. That's exactly
in your face.
Right in your goddamn face. That's exactly what happened. You dumbass bitch. What are you doing? You embarrass your son. You look like a stupid ass. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with you now. That's that dumbass bitch who was showering or bathing in the damn pool. In a public pool. Awful. Man, come on, man.
Her son ain't gonna never lay that down. All right, man. Where we going, man? Where we going, man?
We got another motherfucking story, man.
Wait a minute. You got another story?
I got another motherfucking story, man, because the shit just came across my face.
Jeez.
Late last week.
At least it wasn't shit.
Man, we got this jean designer, man, and she said this woman has the most perfect ass. Right? I mean, it's just so perfect, right? And I was like, damn, I got to see what this is about. Man, show me nothing but back.
This woman has the most perfect behind in America.
I feel very flattered that anyone would say that I have a perfect butt.
Jean designers say Natasha Wagner's bottom is not too big, it's not too small, it's just perfect.
Natasha's curves are in all the right places.
The 34-year-old from Los Angeles is a size 6, has a 28-inch waist, and stands 5 feet 8 inches tall.
Mile-long legs. She's thin but curvy at the same time, and her hip-to-waist ratio is perfectly proportioned.
Nigga, what?
Ain't no ass there.
That motherfucker gassed me too. That nigga was like, hey fam, I got this shot of this motherfucker with the perfect ass. Sent me this shit. I said, oh, the perfect ass. Nigga, what is this?
Straight back.
Like, man.
Come on, man.
I clicked the link too. I was fooled.
What kind of sick jokes?
You know what I'm saying? You know I was expecting some ass for real.
Man, come on.
Man.
But once again, man, like, how you got a white woman and say she gonna have a perfect ass anyway?
Listen, I don't even care if she was fucking white. Let me see the good ass. I don't give a fuck what she is. I don't discriminate. The ass was trash though, flat out.
It was
white,
trash
black,
ass.
blue, green, from wherever. That
You said right, flat out. That's flat out.
But you know good well, if it was gonna be a perfect ass, it wasn't gonna be on a white woman. I'm gonna tell you right, goddamn now.
Wait a minute now.
It wasn't gonna be.
You don't
bruh.
go to my gym.
Listen,
shit.
You can make an ass at a gym, but there's some born asses out here that's perfect,
nigga. The born asses that go to the gym,
straight up,
shit.
Okay,
nigga. I don't know what. You know what? I go to the motherfucking gym every day. As a matter of fact, I'm about to hit the gym right after this, and I'm telling you, it's gonna be some motherfucking nice asses in there, straight up. Period.
Yeah, man. So
you go to the gym every day?
Oh, man.
Oh shit, then.
Yeah. Oh, you saying that you got to go to the gym to see a badass?
The best asses is in the gym.
Yeah.
All the strippers go to the gym.
Do they?
Nigga, the good ones.
Okay.
The good ones.
Right.
Okay. They gotta get their bread, get their body. The body is the
listen, the ones that make money, that really make money, them bitches in the gym every day. Stop playing with me, man. I ain't talking about these motherfuckers running around the 614, nigga. I seen them. That ain't it.
I know assologist. I think my eye is pretty good.
See, that's you need to step your game up and get with the assologist right here.
No doubt.
This motherfucking doctorate. Assology.
Ass connoisseurs over here. You know what I'm saying?
But man, taking credit for that.
Come on.
They tried to say the hot comb was theirs, man. Now they saying the ass theirs too.
They're just taking everything, man.
You know, I'm gonna take it to the black level every time. Goddamn it.
Listen, man. If the ass was any good, I could have been on board with it, man. But the motherfucker looked like, I don't motherfucking know, like that mic lump right here. I mean, that motherfucker, man, it barely had a bubble to it. Yeah. The motherfucker was like,
right, you know what I'm saying? You want to see it. See, here we go. You know what I'm saying? It got to have a little cushion up in that thing. You know what I'm saying? The cuff, the handle. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. There wasn't nothing there. What am I supposed to grab on? Your shoulder blades, goddamn it.
That's white dudes like fat asses now. Ain't the skinny, thin little ass, that ain't in.
I don't know, nigga.
That ain't in.
I don't know.
Now, them white cats, they like that skinny ass woman, man.
That's how they like thick chicks now.
They don't like
that's a myth. That's a myth.
The myth. That's mythology.
Mythology.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, get with the assology. Mythology. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I buy into your teachings, man. You got to buy into my
teachings. You know what? We're going to get some teaching going on.
So, shit, what else we got, man?
I think that might be it.
That's it, man. Y'all. One time for the one time. Take us up top.
Hey, man. Listen again. Thank you, everybody, for rocking with us. You know what I'm saying? This is a process that started way back in summer of last year.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And we came together and said, hey, let's put something on wax. And this is what it is. Conscious by Nature, man. So, as always, we thank you. And we will be back, season 2, in a few weeks.
Kilo more, the infamous, take us up top.
So first of all, we want to congratulate our Cash App winner, Taisha. That money is coming right to you. Thank you for commenting and liking the show. But as my brothers say, the 3 kings, we came together, like I said, a year ago. We had something that we wanted to do. We want to bring to you people, and we did that. We're going to continue to do that. So watch for new content, new things on our show that you can vibe with, like the Conscious Point of View coming up. And we will see you in a couple weeks.
Feeling nostalgic from beginning to end. So shit, I had never even seen a podcast until we started doing this. I didn't even know what it was, man. I ain't know nothing about none of this, man. Kind of just happened for me. And I feel blessed after all this time. So thank you to all the subscribers. Special thank you to all of our guests this season that came through, man. Y'all really made the show. Y'all really made the topics. I mean, some of y'all just came through, just killed it, and just brought the energy and just really brought life and breathed life into our show, man, that we so desperately was looking for. Thank you to my brothers
thank you
for putting it down this year, man. And I had no idea what was going to happen, and I'm excited about season 2. I'm excited about our new look that we're going to have for y'all. I'm excited about our new topics and our new segments that we bring, and then we're going to structure this more like a show, make it more enjoyable and just better to watch, man. So appreciate y'all, man. God bless.
Yes.
Stay conscious.
Love you.
Peace.
Peace.